We are here to support what is going on. We know that there's been a partial lockdown since Monday, and when it comes to times like this, even though the citizens are crying for what they will need to survive whilst they are at home, that is the security personnel who are also taking care of the citizens, logistics to work with. And when there's crisis or there's pandemic like this, no amount of resource is too much or too small. So I am here as a key stakeholder who has been partnering the security service in doing their job to also make sure that my little contribution reach out to them. After 1 week, having an assessment of what has happened, how is the community responding or cooperating with the directives given by the president, and how are they also coping in the face of the pandemic, and then their movement around. I know that logistics will be a bit of a challenge, that I know for a fact. So how are they managing, and is their operations so far? So these are things that, as a concerned citizen and a stakeholder in Kruo, I would like to know from them and to also support the presentation to them. You don't want them to be so frustrated or to lack so much that they will also take it out on the citizens, because I know it is difficult to control people who are hungry and then also have people who are frustrated, controlling them. So we are all going to make sure that we make the job comfortable and easier for both the security service and then the people within the community. As someone who has an international exposure in managing disaster, relief and disaster management, I think this is where I bring my skills on board and my capacity in that regard, so that I can also support to make sure that everybody comes out whole in as much as possible, because this is a very difficult situation. For most community members who I've interacted with, it's yet to dawn on them the gravity of the situation we find ourselves in. So from time to time, there's a need to do something to remind them that the situation we find ourselves in is not the normal day activity. We need to cooperate and understand each other. We need to tolerate each other in order for things to go smoothly, and then we'll all come up whole. That is why this afternoon I am here to support the security.
In a situation like this, the police, we know, are overburdened with a lot of challenges. So as a responsible political party, we decided to assist the police in their quest to enforce this partial lockdown. Assist in the sense that we are here to present them with sanitizers, soaps, and other PPEs to enable them discharge their duties diligently during this challenging period. So we are here to present the items to the police. We know since the lockdown came into effect, there have been few recalcitrant citizens who have been brought here, and in order for the disease to be contained, I believe the police are better placed to receive these items in order to insulate them from the pandemic. So being here this afternoon is to assist them in that regard. We are Krowo NDC, and we are here to lend our support to the police in order to instill discipline in our society.
We are gathered here this afternoon to actually show appreciation of the 5 days work after the directive of the president for a lockdown. We've also put our ears on the ground. We've not been in town, but we've heard of all the good works. We are here to actually say that we appreciate the work that the men and the women. Am I permitted to add women? Yes. Okay, so the work that the men and the women are doing in terms of the security they are providing and also guiding the citizens to do the right thing. My name is Agnes Naa Momo Lartey, the MP aspirant for Krowo, and I'm here with the NDC constituency chairman, Chairman Wilinda Bote, and our organizer, some constituency executives and members of the community. Basically, we know in times like this, no resource is too much and no resource is too small. So, as a stakeholder, with my widow's might, I have come with my team to do this presentation and to actually appreciate you. If there's any way you think that as citizens we can also support to make the work easier in terms of encouraging our people to cooperate more with you. Maybe there's a language, because we all come from the same area we speak, that when we speak they will understand. So we are here to just say that we appreciate you, and then we bring these few items to support the work you are doing. I also want to lay my international relief and disaster management experience at your disposal. So anytime you feel that there's something I can support in, feel free to call on me. But for now, we are here to support you and the work you are doing. We say we appreciate you, and we know that you put a human face to even our, what should I say, what would be the English word? I don't want to say recalcitrant, so when I translate it to Ghana, difficulty in obeying, that is the most diplomatic way to put it. And I know that when we are working together, it is easier to tolerate each other, and it is easier to let the work run smoothly. So thank you very much for the time you have created for us. We appreciate it so much. God bless you. So we'll just give it to you, then you can appreciate it. He will respond, but he's not received it. So on behalf of myself and my team, probably I can take this. These are a few hand gloves, and then the nose mask, and then hand sanitizers, and then water and drink. I know once you are on the field, water is like food to you. If the food is not coming, at least water can come. So thank you very much. Unfortunately, we haven't given us.
Yeah, okay, Honorable, you and your team, we are very grateful to you this afternoon, and I do so on behalf of my officers and men of the Kpeshie Division, of which your constituency is also one of the two. We are so grateful to you for your donation, for the kindness, and then the thought of it. Nothing is too small in times like this. And I believe my gentlemen and ladies will be so pleased drinking your water, and then so making use of the sanitizer and a few other items that you're making as donation to us. What I can tell you, and then all others gathered here, is that so far, Kpeshie, we've not recorded any major incident in enforcing the directives as per the instructions and the law and the executive instruments that were made available for us to go through these difficult times as a nation. The comportment, I personally would rate it as almost 90%. As generally, the area has been very comporting. The few issues we had on Monday to do with the trotro coming in and then other counter instructions and what have you, I mean that we manage the situation. I think there is another executive instrument that has come out a few days ago, EI 65, which has also further spelled out what we are supposed to do in enforcing the major law. So, so far it's been so good. My men are assiduously delivering on the task assigned all of us. So they will be happy receiving this. And I promise you, it is for them, it's not for me. We are very grateful.
So once again, we thank you very much, and these are for you and your men, like I said. We've also been encouraged by the former president to also help the community. The cry to come out and, you know, help the people. It's a major challenge, but I know that when I have men like you here, I don't have much to worry in my constituency. And with the report we have received, I think that Ghanaians should be happy. And I know it can be replicated at other places so that they will also cooperate with you and will not have much of a problem. God bless you so much once again. Thank you.